Today we're going to talk about GPUs with OpenClaw and what the best GPUs are for you to build an OpenClaw setup at home. Smash that like button. Let's dive into this. All right, folks, ironically enough, we're going to use the help of ChatGPT with this today. I already know I've already broken down a lot of what the best GPUs are for you guys if you guys are going to build your own AI workstation. As you guys know, I'm going to build my own AI workstation. So I'm picking up GPUs myself. I've been shopping. I've been looking for good deals on GPUs. So I've really been trying to define what is the best GPUs and what do we actually need to run our own AI bots at home that can run 24 hours a day and basically do all of our work for us, basically run our businesses for us. And we can just send a text message or a Telegram message to our bot and say, hey, how's everything going with this? Okay, that work looks good. You're approved to continue on the rest. Anyway, I just went into ChatGPT and I asked it simply, what are the best GPUs to build a local AI robot workstation at home? Please categorize them neatly. And it did categorize them neatly. It's a little bit extensive. Really what we're looking for here is the VRAM. This is the memory. This is that gigs that we're looking for here. You guys are going to want 24 gigs GPU like the 4090 or 3090 to comfortably run a 7B to 13B model locally. The whole thing here is if you guys are choosing to run locally. If you guys are going to do cloud, then I have another video where I bought a really cheap Mac Mini. I'm able to just basically take a $189 Mac Mini and use a cloud-based subscription to turn that into its own AI workstation. But this, what we're talking about today, runs to a whole new level. We're shopping for GPUs today. So budget AI GPUs, let's dive right into this. This is the lower quality ones. This is if you're running some basic station. This is your equivalent. If you were going to run a Mac Mini, you might as well do this. If you had the option to do this, you can do this, and this is actually a bit better. Really what we're looking for here is the 90 tier. We've talked about this extensively. You guys want the 3090, the 4090, or the 5090. This is the ones that we've really been looking at. And as you guys know, we were over here. That's the one that's in our cart here. Hide this thing right here. We've got that one in our cart for $1449 for a 3090. And this isn't exactly the one that I want. I'd love to see this used. If you're going to buy this thing and it's not brand new, this is basically the price that these came out at. They came out at $1,500. So if you're going to buy a used one for $1449, it's refurbished with excellent condition, but I'm looking at hopefully maybe I can get this thing down to $1,200, $1,100, maybe never. If I'm putting out this video and enough of you guys decide that you guys want to build your own AI workstation, this is probably the best value you're going to get for your dollar to build an AI workstation right now. You have your third generation, your fourth generation, and your fifth generation. That's what the 50, the 40, and the 30 stand for, but these are your top ones. Basically put a 3090 because the 90 tier, this is more important than the 30 part. Meaning if you had a 5070, even though the 5070, yeah, 50 is higher than 30, but the 70, because the 70 is lower than the 90, the 3090 would still be better than the 5070 because the 90 is more important than that 30 versus 50. So we're aiming for a 3090, a 4090, or a 5090. Now this is basically all we need. If we want to build a nice local AI lab, we can do this for not that much money. If you guys really wanted to take it seriously, like to a whole new level, these are their recommendations. This is ChatGPT's recommendations if you really want to hit it hard. I see these choices right here, and this is obviously going to drive you to some higher prices, 3,000 to 10,000. And then if you guys really want to build your own data center, the way that OpenAI and all of them have, you guys can get some amazing, really high-tech stuff. This is really high-ticket stuff. Here's another way to go. This is what I was planning on doing. I was planning on shopping for these, and over time, if I can get some good deals on some 3090s, I'd pick up multiple 3090s, and I'd put two 3090s inside of a computer, and I'd have multiple computers that are each running dual 3090s. Now, obviously, you could do the same thing with the 4090. If you're able to get good deals on the 4090s, you guys could do the same thing and put two 4090s in, or four 4090s. So this is basically, if you want to make a whole station, a really high-powered supercomputer on a budget, that's how you're going to do it. Basically, get a big computer. I've got a big boxy one here. It basically has everything in it that it already needs. I'm just waiting on getting the 3090, and I'm going to get a PSU, a stronger power supply unit that goes with higher wattage for the 3090, because the 3090 is going to kick off more power, and the one that I have currently inside of this computer is built for the 4070. So I currently have a 4070 inside of this computer, the one that I'm going to remodel, but I'm just going to basically buy out a 3090, and I'm going to put a 3090 inside of that computer to make that computer stronger, because this is what we need. We need the GPU. We need the best GPU, because the best GPU is what's going to give us more power for our AI workstation. So really, we only need to be in the second one. This is where a lot of you guys are sitting. A lot of you guys are sitting in the first tier right here, which can work. You guys can definitely make this work, but you want to aim to get here. This is really what we want to focus on, this 3090, 4090, 5090, and I have that right here. The 90 tier is what you guys are looking for. Obviously, your other way around it is to go Mac Studio versus Mac Mini, but that's a totally different ballgame. We're not talking about that in this video. We're really just talking about 3090 versus 4090. And real quick, like you guys already see, a 3090 is going to go about $1,400. That's across the board. There's different models of it. I'll show you guys how ChatGPT, you could ask ChatGPT, you send a screenshot of this and say, is this a good one? And it'll basically tell you, because there's different ones. This one's a higher tier, one of the better ones, but some of these 3090s, they're not all created equal. Some of them aren't that good. This Ultra one is a really good one. So this is one of the better ones to get. For $1,279, you might get one of the worst ones that blows loud. The fan blows loud, is lower quality, all of that. Check prices here for you guys. If you guys are going for a 5090, it's going to cost you about $4,000. Right across the board, you can see $4,000 from multiple sources. So $4,000 for a 5090, which isn't bad for basically the brand new graphics graphics card that you can get, and then you type in 4090, and it looks like they're not trying to feed me a 4090. It looks like there are no 4090s, or else they would have given me one. There's one right here. It shows a 4090 right here for about 2,600 bucks. Right here, one 4090 for 3,500, one for 3,400. Basically you'll save a little bit of money, but maybe you're better off with a 5090 rather than a 4090 if you're only going to save 500 bucks. If you're going to come down here and you're going to get this one, but if you're going to save this, if you're going to get it for 2,600, then perhaps it's worth it to do the 4090. And now you guys see why it's worth it to get this 3090. This is the one of the ones that we were already looking at. So you got this here for 1479. You got this for 1449. And as you guys can see, it's basically like, okay, 4,000 for a 5090, 2,500 for a 4090, and then like 1,500 for the 3090. So now you guys are seeing the difference of what you guys could actually go for. And that's for your best case scenario. This is most of what you guys are going to need to get started. I would scale slowly. If you're really strapped for cash, start here and use this to make money to scale to this tier, the second tier. A lot of you are going to be in this second tier already and be able to maybe just go out and get that $1,400 GPU. Maybe you have a computer sitting at home that you can remodel yourself. Maybe you can get a cheap one. So another option that you guys can do is you guys can literally just type in gaming PC, and I'll show you guys a little hack here. I'm not recommending anything. Do what you want to do, but you scroll basically until you get one that's cheaper. See how they're 800? You can get ones for 600, 500, 400. You'll find a lot of computers where there's a big computer tower and it has basically everything in it already, and you see this one has a 3050 in it already. Basically what you do is you buy this computer and you buy that 3090. You add that to your cart and buy that 3090, and so you're basically spending $2,100, and you're basically just taking out this 3050 and putting in that 3090. And then because you're using up more power with a stronger GPU, the only other thing that you need to change out then is the PSU, power supply unit. You need to put in a stronger one, which they run cheap, only like 70 bucks. If you guys want to get like a decent one of those, you can type it in right now, PSU, and it'll basically show this is like 100 bucks, $42, and these power supply units, and they're basically made for that, made for these stronger GPUs. So that's basically all that you guys are going to need if you guys wanted to build your own computer at home with this whole layout. One more that they didn't mention that probably could have went on here was the DGX Spark. The DGX Spark, there's been a lot of rave about. That one could be a really big good one too. That one is still running high, probably about $4,000 too if you guys want to get a DGX Spark. Let's actually just go ahead and look it up, see quick if they show us. So DGX Spark, if you guys want to get one of those, it's $4,000 if you guys want to get that too. But if you guys are going budget, if you guys are looking for something like this, I would just basically just pull up your snipping tool, grab a snippet right here, and screenshot this part. Pretty much just screenshot that part right there and send that into ChatGPT. That right there, even show you right here, and basically say something along the lines of this. You basically screenshot that. You're basically sending this. That's all we did. We screenshotted this page. We wanted to know, is this the 3090 that we want? We found a 3090. It looks good. 4.4 stars. Excellent condition. We read the reviews. Everything looks good. We're on the finishing stretch. We send this in. Is this a good GPU or should I get a better model? How is the price for the value? And then basically right here, you're looking at a very powerful GPU, but for the price in your screenshot is actually not a great deal. And by the way, guys, that's why I didn't buy it. That's why it's in my cart. It's not purchased yet. I'm looking at trying to get a better deal. Be very careful about how you're going to shop for this. This is why I'm shopping on Amazon, because it's the safest place for all of us to discuss this topic. Honestly, I mean, like, yes, we could go to Best Buy or like Walmart, but even Walmart like is not reliable because there's really low reviews, because they're selling a 3090. It's actually a 3080. It says 3090 on the title, but they're actually selling it and they send you a 3080 and the reviews were all bad. So it's like even Walmart you can't trust with this. And this is why I'm like, okay, let's all just go to Amazon where there's a lot of reviews, where people are held accountable, where you can get it ordered quickly, where we all use. Mostly everybody uses Amazon. So let's just use this area to discuss it. That being said, Amazon is probably the most expensive place that you guys are going to be able to shop for these GPUs. So that comes at a cost, right? If you want that reliability, that extra, like, okay, hold them accountable so that way you don't buy a bad one off of eBay or OfferUp or order one on some random website and then never get one show up at all. At least with Amazon, you're almost guaranteed that you're actually going to get your item, and you're most likely guaranteed that the item is going to work. This is why I choose Amazon overall, even though it's saying that it's not a great price. Keep in mind the fact that it's not factoring in OpenClaw and this new opportunity, and the fact that everything is changed. Demand for this stuff is going absolutely completely haywire. Yes, keep in mind that it is a higher price, and that's why it's in stock to begin with, but it just depends. How big is your opportunity? If you're able to build a whole computer with this GPU, and this is one of the most powerful ones, it's not a question of, oh, did I pay $200 more for that? If you have intentions of making tens of thousands of dollars with this, having this be a 24-hour-a-day workstation that works autonomously, and you're using open source versions of ChatGPT and you're not using up all of your Opus credits, you guys can scale this far. If you're like, okay, I'm gonna make $1,000 a day with this, and you're not worried about the $200. You're over here maybe like, okay, I want to make sure I get a GPU and I get one soon and I get a good one that's going to be able to handle this. It's not about the price as much as it is about making sure that you get what you actually wanted, that you're getting what you paid for. Because if you decide to yourself, I want to build this AI workstation, well, okay, there's going to be a cost that comes with that. No matter what, there's a cost, whether that is you just getting this, buying the $200 Mac Mini, like I recommended to you guys, like I did. I bought a $200 Mac Mini. I actually bought 2 of them yesterday. $200. I found these Mac Minis renewed, really good reviews on Amazon. They're completely sold out now. All the Mac Minis, all the brand new ones, all the renewed ones, everything was selling out. I made a video about that. But yes, if you have a Mac Mini, I got $200 one, and you could get a $20 subscription, and you could basically start making money with that. But that's not going to build you this big crazy AI workstation that runs autonomously without using up credits, and it can run 24/7. And basically whatever you tell it to do, it's going to go ahead and do, and it's yours, and it's in your house, and nobody can take that away from you. If you want that, which is an amazing thing, it's amazing, then this is the cost. So keep that in mind, and don't buy the first thing that you see, but use ChatGPT to kind of help gauge it. Keep in mind, they're going to say that everything is overpriced because they're not factoring in the opportunity at hand. We as humans, we have that intuition, we have the higher faculties to know, okay, like if you've done enough of your research and you know what you're going to do with this device, you see the opportunity at hand, and you're like, okay, I'm willing to put my money down on it, like everybody did yesterday with the Mac Minis. And by the way, most of these RTXs, these 3090s, they've been selling out. There was one, the Supreme one, yesterday. I wanted to pick it up. I didn't pick it up. It was a bit cheaper than this one. Gone, just like that. So if you guys find a really good deal, and there's only like one left in stock, don't hesitate, because there's going to be another guy that doesn't hesitate, and he's basically just take your merchandise. That being said, that's all that I have for you guys in this video. I hope this helped you guys shop for the type of GPU that you guys are looking for to build your AI workstation. As I said, your best choices here are going to be the 90 tier, right? This is going to fit most likely in your budget, and you can get a 3090, 4090, or 5090 for within a few $1,000s. And if you guys have double the budget, you guys could just add a second one. If you guys are shopping on eBay and you're able to find one of these for, I don't know, $900, and then you're able to pick up another one for $900, and you're able to put two of those inside of a computer, say it's one of those $500 computers that I showed you guys on Amazon, you're able to plug two of those really nice GPUs in there and get a nice power supply unit that goes in there, add some memory. I urge you really to empower yourselves to start becoming a builder, because the time is now. 2026, if you're going to be your own AI builder and build your own AI lab, the time is now. Do not delay. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll share my entire journey with you guys and teach you guys along the way with me. We'll see you guys in the next video.